fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have. There's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream. They post a pic of me eating clean, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Send you all of my sports car, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing, it's my thing to do. Yeah, 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 yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you're gonna get. A hot post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied, cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Call me the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have. There's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily. That ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Got my coffee, it's hot, and we're going outside. What the is this? No. No. No! All right, Kinsman, flipping us over like always. Now, be absolutely honest with me here.
What's that?
Do you like winter?
I tolerate winter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a golfer, so I like the summer, the warmer months, beach
Yeah.
chairs, swimming. Not too fond of the skiing or the snowboarding, which I probably should, living in the north.
Right.
But
Okay.
if I had to choose
Right.
summer or winter, it would have to be summer. So,
Right. Now, mind you, the only golfing I seen you this year was drinking a full beard at Hollinger. I didn't see any swinging of the club, so maybe
No, I need to get out more. That is one thing on my bucket list that I need to do in 2022. You know, Owen Rigg in the NGA there, he always wants me to go and play one of these amateur events. So next year I'm going to actually train. I'm going to get lessons from Owen. I'm going to take part in one of the amateurs that are going to be coming up, and we'll see how well I do, because I used to play good. And then, then you turn into an adult and you can't play golf anymore because it doesn't pay the bills.
Well, you can submit your vacation request for approval right now, and you can have a couple days off next summer.
That's right.
The question is,
who runs the HR department, Ranger or rookie in your household there?
But the question is, do you like winter? And I'm not talking, the winter sports are cool. I like them. No. I'm talking about scraping off your car. The plow comes by right before
I hate the scraping. I hate the scraping.
No one likes winter. Come on. No.
I don't like the, the tire swapping and everything else. And yeah, you know what? It's funny when you don't realize it snowed when when it's time to wake up and you're into the routine and you have to add a few extra minutes to warm the car, but you haven't warmed the car, so you get outside and it's still still
you're not one of those guys that drive with the windshield with that much visibility, are you?
No, but it takes a few extra minutes.
It does.
Like getting the boys ready this morning. You got to do the idling in the driveway for a few minutes. You want to get it a little bit toasty. The seat warmer, that's one of the best features in my car. You know what? The Nissan Sentra, it's got heated seats.
Hey, Marcel says, hi, Mark, from Marie.
Hi, Marcel and Marie. Yes, I've known them for eons. Actually, I did a show once in their kitchen years ago.
Joanne tells me to suck it up, but I believe if people are honest, they're going to tell you they don't like winter. Right?
See, I like the skiing parts. I like the chalet parts, but I don't like the scraping off of the windows and the idling and, trying to truck through with little guys, to and from school. That's the part I don't enjoy.
Right. Now, Sylvie's right. Can't wait for snowshoeing. I'm not saying the winter sports are awesome. I'm talking about the cold. Do you like the cold? No one likes the cold.
I love the summer. But again, if you're dressed for it, I just bought new boots. I'm actually looking forward to it. And it's funny. I said, okay, let it snow. I'm actually prepared this year, and we haven't had any snow. So maybe it's me. I jinxed winter.
Janice says, we almost looked at the house in Porcupine until I saw the house in Jamie's video off the table. Yeah, but people across the street are moving. Kinsman's always over here doing videos. They're like, we're out of here.
Well, I should be eyeing that property myself. Janice, we'll flip a coin for it. I'll go for the house. They can go for the house. We can all live in Porcupine and have a big old street party there.
Lynn, I do not like the winter. If it only could be like on the Hallmark Christmas shows. Exactly, Lynn. 1,000%. I've already watched 2 of the new Hallmark Christmas movies, my friend.
You've watched 2, and how are they? Are they as cheesy as they are from last season?
Yeah, they're awesome. I have a bucket list to get on one of these movies.
Yeah. You know what? I'll admit this. If I'm flipping through and you do see the Hallmark movies, some of them, cast some good cast members, some that you've never seen, from Back to the Future. There was one I was just watching the other day. The cast of Back to the Future was actually in there, but they weren't, it wasn't Marty McFly. It wasn't Doc Brown. They were all playing different characters in this Hallmark movie, but they're typecast. I'm flipping through. I'm like, Doc Brown is, not Doc Brown in this one.
Christopher Lloyd, yeah. No, all right, Kinsman. This is enough about your nighttime activities. We're here to talk about Pitch, and we're getting close, buddy. Do you know Pitch airs Thursday night, 7 p.m., live stream, an awesome event. One of its kind, first ever done in Timmins, professional, entertaining. And the big thing is a chance to showcase 2 awesome entrepreneurs in our city that are going to be on the show in a couple minutes, maybe even quicker than that. And 2 amazing, Jessica and Jarrett living their dreams and going forward with their own businesses. And there are 2 entrepreneurs for Pitch. And we're going to ask them a couple questions tonight, right?
We're going to ask them a couple questions. Maybe, we can't reveal anything. And it's funny, people's, seeing, the promotion of this show leading up to it. They know we hosted it. People saying, well, who won Pitch? We don't know. We shot multiple endings. We have no clue who wins. We have to watch it just like everybody else does at 7:00 on Thursday night. Someone said, wow, did it take an hour to shoot all that? No. Casa D Media Productions, we were there on set for 14 hours that day, which is now going to be trimmed down to an hour of a show, which is pretty cool.
That's how it works in the production world, and I think it's going to be an amazing night Thursday. So are you ready to meet the entrepreneurs?
Let's bring them on. Yes.
All right. So let's bring on Jared.
Jessica West and Jared Rogers. Hi, guys.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hello, everybody.
Good. I'm putting up everyone's name in case Mark forgets. Over one name, he forgets. So
that's right. Who's the guy in the top left? That's Klimp.
So, all right. So here we have our two entrepreneurs. Just amazing. Like I said, Kinsman, both chasing their dream, passionate, two separate businesses and really kicking butt in the city. Now, first of all, I want to talk with Jessica. And it's more of a statement off the beginning. Do you know something, Kinsman? Jessica never sent us a message that she has released an alcoholic drink. And you know what? We should have been the first ones to get the message about this, right? We love alcohol.
I've seen the drink, and you know what? We were actually joking at one of the farmers markets, saying these would be great mixed with alcohol, and boom, there's Jessica coming out with a great partnership now with Full Beard Brewing, which I think is just an amazing partnership. So maybe we can dive into to that as. One of our first questions, Jessica. First of all, welcome to Kins and Klomp Live tonight.
Thank you so much.
Take us through the new drink. There is this something that you've had brewing for a while?
So it's a low alcohol, so 3% kombucha radler. And so it was in the works for quite a while because there were a lot of kombucha radlers coming out lately. And so talking to Full Beard, that was, something that I was looking forward to. So now we have the first one right now on tap only. So you can't buy the bottles out. You have to go into the brewery to give it a try. And it's ginger turmeric kombucha radler. It's pretty great. It's a very nice and light tasting beer.
Yeah, very exciting and guaranteed. Mark and I will be diving into that. But let's go back a minute in case folks don't know. Maybe we'll start tell us a little bit about your business because, I've heard you talk about a few times very passionately. Absolutely love it. I think it's a great idea. But for folks that may have not a chance to try your product yet, what is it all about?
Sure. So kombucha is an ancient fermented tea. So it's tea, sugar, water with the kombucha culture, and then we flavor it afterwards. But through the fermentation, a lot of beneficial bacteria are created. So it has a probiotic effect, kind of similar to the bacteria that you'd find in yogurt. And so when you drink it, it's very light and refreshing taste. It's naturally carbonated. So it's kind of like a low sugar pop. But it's really great for your gut health and overall immunity and your mind. It just brings balance to the entire body. So it's really, really great. And then with that, you can add it to drink mixes and beer. There we go.
There we go. And beer. And is this something you've always been, I guess, two questions, passionate about the product itself, but I would assume even going back further, passionate about running your own business?
I was, yeah. I never actually really thought that I would start a business. I always had ideas and would always take little notes, but it would often change. And I never actually took something and actually, ran with it. And so this is my first kind of, business that I started and really launched myself into. So yeah, it's a product that I love. So it's been great so far, and I really feel like fueled to go through it. And I feel like all of the, the past kind of endeavors and business ideas that I tried to go through really led me to this. So.
And a 2,000-year-old drink, Jessica. I'm kind of sad that we've just stumbled on it now this year. Happy that I stumbled on it, but a 2,000-year-old drink. This is, obviously something that's been around for centuries. Thousands of years, it's got to be doing something good. Do you know the roots of the kombucha? Was there an original, a Jessica West back 2,000 years ago who said, "I'm going to try and start this drink," and look where it's gotten to today.
So the origins of kombucha is actually nobody really knows. There's a lot of legends out there, but when you look back into the history, it gets really confused with tea or reishi mushroom or other medicinal herbs. And so the to really pin down how kombucha was made, Nobody really knows. It's kind of a mystery. But as fermentation, you know, it's probably just someone made a tea and left it on the windowsill for a little too long, and then, you know, it started growing bacteria, because that's really, it doesn't sound appetizing, but that's really what it is. You know, fermentation, anything fermented really, you know, stems from that. So yeah.
Just it is an amazing product, and it tastes awesome too. Usually if you have something healthy, the taste isn't there. I'm gonna be honest with you. It tastes better to eat a Big Mac. But Jessica's drinks, like, they're amazing. Like, I would put them on top of anything I would drink.
Yeah, you know, when I was introduced to Fieldberry was at one of the farmers markets. I've been hooked to Fieldberry ever since, and that is my go-to. If I have the choice, it's going to be the Fieldberry. And again, if you're watching for the first time, Jessica West and you know, Trésor kombucha, you need to get Fieldberry and the Tamarack, and of course the alcoholic beverage, the Radler now, which you can find on tap at Full Beard.
That's amazing. Right. All right, I have a couple questions for Jared, and before from Jared's Metal Arts. And today I thought I was still young and hip because I added Jared as a friend on Facebook. I'm like, oh, we have mutual friends. Maybe I still am young and hip, Kinsman, but it's mutual friends with my daughter, so I'm still old. We can clarify that. But you know what, Jared, from Jared's Metal Art, you know, another person who's very passionate about his business. We've seen him all summer at the Mount Joyce Farmers Market. People brag about what he's able to do, and he has the best hair of the guys on the show. Better than yours, Kinsman. I found him at
he's got hipper hair than I do.
Yeah. But welcome to Kins and Klomp Live, Jared. Oh, he might. Oh, you might have his. Oh, his mic might be on mute.
Are you on mute, Jared?
Or he might have froze. Okay, well, we'll let him get
he's frozen with excitement.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, there he is.
There it is. I think your connection might have dropped out in you. Are you able to hear us? We'll give him a second to get that.
So difficulty on back.
Oh, that's no problem. You know what we'll do? If you want to, are you good now?
I think I'm back. I think it's going again.
There we go. Okay. Well,
bit delayed, but it's working.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. So tell me about, like, growing up. Where, like, obviously you're extremely talented at what you do. I have no idea how you're able to make these signs. Like, it's just beyond anything that I can ever do. Were you always talented? Like, were you always working, like, maybe in the garage with your hands? Were you always building things, being creative? Was this something that you grew up with, or something that came a little bit later on?
So growing up, I always enjoyed drawing and coming up with my own designs. And entering high school and middle school, I really liked the shop work and building stuff with my hands. So when I came up with the idea of starting Jared's Metal Art, it was just perfect to combine my two passions of art and building stuff with my hands. So it just blended together very nicely, and definitely passionate about both aspects of it.
Yeah.
Now, do you run the shop right now, Jared, out of your garage? Do you have plans to? Obviously, you have plans to open up a storefront somewhere, but the main part of it is right at your grassroots in the garage right now. He's frozen again.
Yeah, it's like sending over this is why the Titanic sank, Kinsman, because they couldn't get the message over in time.
They couldn't get the message. This is the part where the iceberg is like hundreds of feet away.
Yeah.
You need to steer. and collides with the iceberg.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, Jared.
Little glitchy, but it's all good. So yeah, I run it all out of my garage at the moment. I plan to launch my website in the coming weeks, where people could buy online and be able to see different designs. Then
he has
different templates and so on. on. And a story.
I think it's his signal's cutting out, but I could speak for Jared on this point. If you go like today, I was on his Facebook page, Jared Metal Arts, and he has a whole ton of design. So me, like, it's awesome. One, he does family names, and that's just one of the many things he does. But I think it'd be so cool. Say Christmas is coming up, or for any time of year, to have like he can design something for you crafted with your family name, or maybe it's an animal or something that's important to you. Jared is so talented that he can make this out of metal, and it's incredibly unique. It's a gift. So Kinsman, you don't have to get the gift cards for everyone this year. You'd be able to get me a nice Clomp sign and actually make it look like you thought of people using Jared's talents, right?
There's so much thought behind these signs. And again, the running joke all summer, if you saw us doing our videos there, my little guys, we'd walk up to the stair. I say, hey, look, Ethan, your name is on the sign. And of course, all his art says your name, is that's where you fit, have Jared, stencil your name in there.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think the connection resumes. So, were you like, at what point, Jared, were you thinking, you know what, this is something I'm passionate about, and now I want to like leap into my own business? Like, did this happen recently for you? All I can hear is my dog crying upstairs because it's in a kennel. That'd be Ricky. But we know a little bit about Jared's backstory, Mark, because him and Jessica are both part of Pitch, and we got to see their pitch to the judges, and I think it's tremendous. You and I are going for our dream now, but we waited till our mid-40s.
We're both in our mid-40s, right, taking the leap. Jessica, Jared, taking the leap at that ripe age, the young age. Yeah. They've got years to grow and flourish.
Well, they do. Like when I was around Jared's age, I was sitting on my PlayStation. And here we have like a young gentleman. He's out there working hard, presenting his business so professionally, showing this product that's talked about all across the city. We know people who watch the show have purchased stuff from Jared. It's just tremendous. And it takes a lot of courage to do that, to go out on your own and take a leap of faith, and never mind the money end of it all, right? I think Jared actually went on a different screen, so I'm going to pop him on. Hang on.
It'll be a different connection. We'll try Jared.
Hey,
there he is.
Hopefully it's better now.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Well, you know what? We've just been bragging about you for the last couple of minutes, so I don't think it's
how kind of you.
yeah, that's right. But my question was, before we lost the connection, was it like, how long ago was it that you thought to yourself, okay, you know what? I think I got something magical here. I know it's going to take a lot of work, but I think I'm ready to jump into it, put my name on the business, and go for it. Like, was this something that's happened recently, or?
Yeah, actually, I just started up in August, and it was a month or two before that I decided to really pursue this and order the equipment that I assembled myself and really dive into it. I worked as a fabricator since I was 17, and I was just building stuff with metal and being a welder and stuff like that. And I always really enjoyed it until I realized I wanted to pursue my own business. So I then decided to buy some equipment, do a little bit of business schooling to have an idea of what I was getting myself into. And I jumped into it at the end of the last school year. I used the last of my student loan to buy my equipment and started designing and coming up with new signs to spread the word and just really pursue it full time.
How smart. I used my student loan to buy a 77 Camaro that fell apart. Jared, I wish I had Jared's mentality back then, right? He's investing in himself, and you can never go wrong with that. Now, is there a certain product that's really, I'm thinking Christmas now. Obviously, you can get your stuff all year round, but it's Christmas and people are thinking of creative ways to gift people. Do you see a little influx in business right now? And is there something in particular people are asking for?
Oh, definitely. I recently came up with a new snowmobile design for all the sled lovers out there.
Nice.
And it's again, could be personalized with anybody's name on it. It's definitely one of the better sellers at the moment. And also just with the Facebook, just with the Christmas time coming up, so many people are interested in getting a personalized gift because it's something better than what you could find in a store and so on, because it speaks to you and it's really personalized for everybody. And definitely seeing an influx in sales coming up with Christmas time. And if anybody wants to check out what I do, it's on Facebook at Jared's Metal Art, and I'm taking Christmas orders for another week or so.
Yeah,
excellent.
That's great.
We saw the comment from Barry saying you do custom work. Yes, you do. And let's say someone puts in a Christmas order. When's your deadline? You said you've got another week left before Christmas. Orders can you can get them done in time for December 24th.
Yeah, because everything's made here in Timmins, the turnaround time is around 2 to 3 weeks. So it's best to get the orders in sooner than later, because as more orders come in, the more I got to make. And it's getting very busy, which is awesome.
Which is good to hear.
Yeah. Sheila asked, I don't know if I'll post the comment again. Do old babysitters get discounts? Right?
You'll have to message me and we'll see.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you write down the Facebook page? Well, we will actually post it all in the comment section. Also, the link to both of their Facebook pages.
Yeah,
and for you can check out the amazing work. Now, I want to go back to Jessica for a second, if you'll allow me, Mark.
Okay,
Jessica, I like making Mark feel like he's the boss on this show. It's just an ego thing. We could settle that later, but talking specifically about pitch. It was a little bit different for us because Mark and we hosted the event. We got to do some lines. And like Mark was saying before, if they wanted something different or we did it wrong, we just got to shoot it again. No big, it was easy for us. But for yourself and Jared, when you make the pitch in front of the judges, you have a certain time frame and it's a one-shot opportunity. So I would assume a lot of preparation went into this before you stood in front of the judges to present your business. Even though you're the expert of your own business, a lot of thought obviously went into how you're going to present it to them. Can you walk us through that a little bit?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of thought. It was a whole 3 weeks of writing. When I first got accepted for the pitch. And then I thought, well, this is great because I like talking and I like writing. So I like writing novels, right? So I wrote probably a 20-minute presentation. And then he was like, well, no, now we have to cut it down. So then to try and find, what do I cut down? And then I felt like, oh, well, this doesn't feel like me talking anymore. I feel like it's so rigid, straight to the point. So then it didn't flow naturally. So to kind of try to, find the way to speak it properly so that I can remember it and actually get it to flow, that was probably the most challenging part. Mm-hmm. And then going up there and speaking, I didn't think I would be nervous, but I was. And so even going to change the slide, my hand was shaking. And I'm like, come on, settle down. Right. And then they had the numbers, the countdown, because it was timed. And so every time I would see the number up saying, okay, you have 5 minutes left, you have 2 minutes left, I would just my mind would go blank. And then I would kind of trip on my words, trying to find where I was going. So yeah, and it was pressured knowing that I can't mess up. And I specifically asked them before, I said, can we, since it's recorded, can we just edit out? And they're like, no, if you really severely, if it's messed up because of technical issues, then yes. But if you just mess up because you just didn't no, we're recording that. So it was, pressure's on.
But I assume and both of you, by the way, did amazing.
Amazing pitches.
1,000%. But I assume on top of that, to be part of the, the pitch competition is one thing, no matter who the recipient is. I'm going to use a Kinsman cliche here, but it's very true. It comes right from the heart. You guys are both are both winners, and I mean that. I mean that like we're so proud of what both of you did, presenting your businesses, stepping forward, and chasing your dream. I respect that more than I respect anything in the world. But I assume, like, on top of that, it's also a good development process to be part of Pitch. You get to think differently how you speak of your business, and you get different eyes in your business. And there's been great press through Link North and all the other media companies across Timmins. So I'm sure, Jessica, you're seeing a lot of the benefits of being part of the competition this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it really did get me to think about my business in a different way. I mean, I had attended a lot of Link North's webinar series that they do, like for the business model canvas and financials and everything, but I didn't actually have to talk business lingo to anybody. It's like the communication that I have is mostly just direct to customers. So I talk about, the product and why I love it and why it's so great and what I'm doing. And so to really start talking about the business aspect of it and the costs and what I'm doing and the strategy, it was interesting, and it was a whole different way to look at the business. And so that, like, I'm benefiting for sure from that. It really, I feel like it gave me a clearer focus on where I want to take it and where I'm going.
Like a different perspective from, you get to see it in different angles, and now say, this is, maybe you had a different vision. Now you're saying, well, now I want to branch off and do this. It probably opens up a world of opportunity for you just by taking part in this amazing experience.
Exactly. And especially being able to get the judges' feedback, like right there on the spot, that was really great and got me to think about the business in new ways. So you're absolutely right, a new perspective.
One of the things I noticed first about you, Jared, is like, I have a lot of friends who work in a garage, and then they either run their own business or they work for other businesses, but they always tell me the same thing. Listen, I'm a hands-on guy. I don't like this computer. I don't like social media. You give me some tools, you give me a project, and I'll fix it. But Jared is awesome in both worlds. Like his social media page is amazing. So obviously your technical work is amazing. That speaks for itself. You just have to see his product. He's a superstar. But you're very good at both worlds, and you presented yourself in an awesome way. I went back to my friends. You should see this guy in Timmins. He's doing it both, right? He's not saying I'm uncomfortable with social media and computers. Where did you? I assume, going into Pitch, you were also thinking of new ways to present your business, because it's a little different talking in front of 3 judges than it is chatting with your friends about your business, right? There's a little bit of pressure there. It's a different
experience. Definitely. It was it's quite a different experience, but awesome nonetheless. Like, it was a 10-minute business pitch, and I remember talking to one of the organizers, and they're like, "Oh, it's only 10 minutes." I'm like, 10 minutes? 10 minutes is pretty long to go out there nonstop and just really try and hit every ballpark that you want to get to. And it was a great time to do it all. And it really opens up your eyes that you might have a plan for your business. You might see it going one way, but breaking it down and coming up with a plan to present to not only judges, but investors and all this, it makes you really take a step back and look on how to grow it in a more economic way and in a way to really scale the business as big and efficiently as you can, because that's what the judges and that's what the investors are looking for.
Yeah, and it's also like an awesome, we were mentioning to Jessica, also like an awesome learning opportunity for growth, because there's always, every day is a new opportunity to learn and how to grow your business. Yeah, we learn that every day doing our business. I'm sure both of you learn that every day with your business. So I assume one of the big advantages of being part of Pitch, Jared, was that you're going to take away a few things. Yeah, you know what? I got some good advice there. I thought I was on the right track here, and they said I was. That's good, but maybe on a couple other things, I'll make some adjustments. So to me, it's a big winning situation.
Yeah, no matter how it plays out, it was a great experience, and I already feel like a winner just partaking in that. To get out of your comfort zone and do a business pitch like that, never done something like that. I love talking about my business with customers and bystanders and even you guys, but to get in there in front of investors and judges and do it in a more formal way, was just a priceless experience, no matter how it all goes, because you got to learn how to do that kind of stuff in the business world. And being a young entrepreneur, it's great to break the ice when you're young, so you can have that experience and that knowledge as you continue to grow.
Jared was always good with Legos. Is it you were always building? I can never get these Legos. My building always falls over. I bet you like Jared like had these massive buildings, right?
Yeah,
you're always good crafting things, right?
Definitely.
It's really cool that you took something you were really good at and obviously had fun doing, and now turned it into a business.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people are able to do that.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I got to say, it's been amazing from the get-go. It's been great support from the community, and just everybody's positive feedback is just really touches my heart and makes me feel really good about it all. Taking something that I'm super passionate about and turning it into a business is like a dream, and I live the dream every day doing this. So that's really it. Using your passion, you got to take a chance on yourself and believe in yourself, and just try to do the most you can with it.
That's right. Very good. And if Kinsman comes to tour that shop, you make sure he puts on his safety goggles. He's always trying
safety
to
goggles.
I've
got my steel
hazard.
toes on.
Yeah, it's a hazard.
Like a WSIB hazard there.
Yes, Kinsman. You follow the rules and protocols if you're going to visit Jared's Metal Arts. So I think one last question for them both, Mark, before we let them go. But Jessica, like the question I have is, Pitch is going to be an outstanding success. There's just so many talented people from in front of the camera and definitely behind the camera and the organizers. I'm so excited for people to see what Link North has put together here.
This is amazing.
What would you say, Jessica, to other business owners, entrepreneurs, that when Pitch 2022 comes around next year, what would you say to them to encourage them to get involved?
Do it.
Yeah,
exactly. Apply for it, definitely. But I would also take advantage to Link North other programs or other opportunities that they offer, like to get yourself prepared for the pitch, like their financial fundamentals and the business model canvas, and they're coming out with a lot of workshops for like how to the legal in your business and everything. And so definitely like get in there and get networking and get to meet the team at Link North, because that'll just help you so much more when you do apply, because you'll already feel comfortable with the team that you're working with and that are ultimately going to be mentoring you to kind of shape your pitch. So like get familiar with it now. Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah, excellent. Actually, very good. And I assume you feel the same, Jared. It's not like Pitch. Obviously, the way you've been talking about it, you would encourage anyone in your network to join, but also all the additional resources Link North has to offer entrepreneurs in our area to help. Maybe you can walk in, you didn't realize some of these programs or funds or guidance exist, and you walk through the door and they're a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, definitely. The team at Link North is very knowledgeable and easy to work with. They'll make your schedule work for them, and you guys can plan out any time really that like they'll work around the clock to help any entrepreneur out. And I've been just amazed with all their services and like everything they know it very well, and they teach it very well as well. And to anybody who's thinking about joining the pitch next year, do it, because it has been one heck of an experience. It's from getting nervous on set to writing the pitch weeks before and working with everybody. It was amazing to do, and probably one of the best things I've done for my business yet.
And again, I'm going to say this right now, win or lose, whoever wins Thursday night, you're both winners regardless. And I've said this on previous shows. you're going to both benefit and rise from this experience. People are going to see, Trezor Kombucha's on the shelf. They're going to say, oh, that's Jessica West. They're going to see, Jared's Metal Art and Signs, and they'll say, that's Jared. I seen him at the farmer's market. Now I know more about Jared. I think for any entrepreneur who takes part in Link North and Pitch 2021 or 2022, 2023, this is, leaps and bounds, probably one of the best steps off a diving board for a business.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
1,000%, Mark. And I think what they're both doing is they're going to be motivating other entrepreneurs in our community to chase their dreams, and like they may just be at home sitting about it, thinking about it, and I think they're going to motivate other people to do the same. So congratulations to you both. Someone asked, are we going to have the winner on the show on Thursday? We are, yes. We're going to be hosting a show before pitch and a show after pitch, and we're going to have the recipient on. But I think you both, no matter what happens, we're both like a hold you in the highest regard with a lot of respect, and I think you did something pretty awesome to motivate people. And if you haven't checked out either of their businesses, please do. We posted the links, and you won't be disappointed. We're proud of you both.
Thank you so much. And I love that you guys say that, because that's something I feel like that was kind of the running thing when we first met Jared, and there was that time to go get the photos before, and we were just telling you, we're already winners. We're winners. Like, congratulations. Yeah. So I think that really brought us comfort, and we're both winners. So congratulations.
Exactly.
Yeah. It takes determination and commitment. Martin Peel. So Martin Peel, he's a business owner in this community, and he knows all about it. It's not an easy thing to own your own business. It's a passionate thing, and it can be fun, but it's also a lot of hours. You don't sleep too much. You worry about it because your name's on your business. Ultimately, if something goes wrong, you're responsible for it. But even better, when something goes right, you can sleep at night knowing that you had put that together. So, we're very proud of you both. So, here's what I think, Kinsman. We're gonna try out both of their businesses, but you can go cut some metal signs with Jared.
Okay.
You need work on your technical skills, and I'm going to go all drink alcohol with Jessica. We can't switch after, because now I've been drinking, so I can't go cut signs until I.
No, I don't think alcohol and cutting signs work, but you can definitely cut a sign and enjoy the new Trezor Kombucha Radler after you've cut one of Jared's signs.
That's right. That's what we got to do. Go to Jared's cuts or watch him cut signs. He doesn't want us cutting any of his signs. Trust me.
No.
Watch him cut signs. See his amazing work. And then we'll celebrate with some kombuchas.
We will celebrate it. Again, if you want to get those signs in for Christmas, go see Jared. Follow him on Facebook. We're going to put the links in the comments for tonight's show. You're going to be able to jump on with Jared, jump on with Trezor Kombucha, with Jessica, and you'll be able to go right to their Facebook pages. And of course, you want to watch Thursday night, 7 o'clock. They're going to pitch their businesses to Pitch 2021 with Link North. And just wanted to mention here that Thursday night, when you do click the link, I just posted the link in our comments now. Click on that. And don't forget to post a photo of your viewing party to social media with the hashtag Link North Pitch 2021, and then tag Link North for a chance to win one of their contests for the night. It's going to be a $75 gift card to Tim Hortons, and there's also some added fun if you enter now. RSVP for the event, you're going to receive a $5 discount code to pre-order your Pitch 2021 custom charcuterie board from Sweet and Salty Charcuterie. And again, that link, we're going to post that link in the comments. And again, you can go and, be a part of the, all the festivities, which is going to take place Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
And last time we ordered a charcuterie board together, Kinsman, you ate it all. Like, I went to the washroom and it was gone. So this time we're going to order two.
So we were talking about, for Jessica and Jared, they had one take, one shot only. But for the one scene when we were doing the charcuterie, with Sweet and Salty Charcuterie, on set with Noemi, we had some mic issues and we had to reshoot that scene again. So we're like, oh darn, we need to eat the charcuterie again. So they brought us more, and we got
dropped crackers in your microphone. This was the problem.
That's right, cracking too many crackers, making too much noise. But for one part, again, this is why you work with the professionals of Casa D Media Productions. The gentleman, his name escapes me, working the audio. Your mic cut out, so we had to redo that one scene again.
Blame it all on me, kids.
Oh, it's not you. You're chewing too loud.
Yeah, that's right. Well, okay. Once again, congratulations to you both. We're looking forward to Thursday, and we'll be talking soon.
Thank you so much. Talk soon.
All right. Good luck on Thursday. We'll see you. We'll see you then.
See you then.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You know, Kinsman, I always say goodbye to the guests, and then you always add in an extra goodbye.
Well, I need to say my goodbyes too.
Do they
you
need
don't,
two goodbyes?
You don't speak for the both of us.
You always get that bonus goodbye in there, you.
Well, always. That's right.
Did you ever see them? Well, now we're old, but the MASH finale, like they had this big wave.
People out there going, "What is MASH?"
I know. Well, between you and I, there was like 72 minutes of waving in that. Sometimes I feel it's like that. Oh, my friend. No, but you know what? We're very proud of them, and it does take a lot of courage. Start your own business, and then get up and talk about it in front of a panel of judges. Like, they're just two tremendous entrepreneurs in
That's
our
right. And again, they both won. The experience that they've had leading up to Thursday night, the exposure. I'm just gonna say this right now, as you love my cliches. Going out on a limb, I'm gonna say some Trésor kombuchas have been bought because of the exposure from Jessica West on the Lake Northern Pitch 2021 promotion. And the same, Jared and his signs. I'm sure there's been a few signs etched, and probably people going to his page right now that will purchase signs. Just knowing that Jared is out there, and these two business entrepreneurs are out there in our community. And again, you're supporting a local business, and I always say this: when you're supporting a local business, you're supporting someone's local dream.
So
and that's why you want to spend your bucks
Jared,
local.
So two comments I want to post right now.
Okay.
So Jared's parents are going to be with us on Saturday at the Surge. That's from Barry. Yes, please. The 80s night, there's still tickets available. The benefit about buying your tickets ahead of time for the 80s night is that when you go into the Surge, they'll reserve you a table. So if you're at the group 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever, they'll book your table. They can just walk right in and your table's reserved. So that's
and here's another thing I wanted to say. If you plan ahead of time, obviously you can get yourself anything off their appetizer menu at the Surge for under $7. I should say that. At least they can get a head count and say, okay, how many chicken fingers do I need? How many nachos do we need to prepare? So if you're one of those last minuters, contact the Surge and walk in and see Kim Donovan tomorrow. Tickets are at the bar, and again, $10, and we'll see you there on Saturday night. Well, we're going to do something tomorrow from the Surge to
when you go out to a party, are you worrying if the restaurant has enough chicken wings for you, or is this
that's the age we're at now.
Back in
the day, you don't have a few. You'd have a few bevies.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't eat. But now, I like to go and I like to socialize with my friends. So we'll sit down, we'll have a few drinks, and we'll order a nacho platter. I always go, if I'm going out, for the 80s night, any night at the Surge, you usually go and say, okay, let's go a little hungry so we can grab something off the appetizer menu.
All right, Kenton.
Makes the night go smoother. That's what I say.
Lynn asked, not sure if I missed this, but has the winner already been chosen? So
not yet.
The event, yes. So Pitch is live streamed. Premiere live episode. It's going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. It's going to be streamed on social media services. So you'll be able to watch it on your phone, on your iPad, stream it to your TV. Now, the event was recorded a month ago, but who the recipient is unknown. Mark and I don't even know. And you just wait to see, like, this is probably, I'm going to have to say, the most professional production coming out of Timmins maybe in a long time for sure, if ever. So this is it's entertaining, it's educational, it's heartfelt, it's all, you know, the story about two entrepreneurs. It's just really well done. So you'll be very proud of our community when you watch Pitch Thursday at 7 p.m. And we'll be doing shows before and after Pitch to get people.
Yeah, before, after, and of course during the production. It's you and I hosting. So again, we get to see. You know, I feel bad for the editing crew at Casa D Media Productions. They had to go through all our flubs to find the proper takes for Thursday.
Hey, I had no flubs. Kinsman.
Oh, come on. You had some flubs there.
I had no flubs.
Yeah.
Okay, pal. So you finally admitted you don't like winter. I wish Mona was on this feed and we'd really get the truth how what you really thought about it.
Yeah. If she's watching, she usually chimes in with something that I've done. Back in the past. And there's Amanda there. Amanda saying Saturday's going to be an awesome, good time.
Yeah, that's right.
Fun. And again, the ticker that's going now, Illusion Transportation. They're still hiring bus drivers. They need some bus drivers. If you've seen the post, they're really short drivers. And again, if you want to work at $19.12 an hour, that's where they start. They're going to pay you for training. And again, the training's done in Timmins. You know, if you do the in school and the driving, you know, it takes about a week. And again, you get $1,000 sign-on bonus. So get yourself in touch with Lucian Transportation.
So guess what? Before the Surge, so the Surge 80s party starts at 9 o'clock on Saturday. But guess what, Kinsman?
What's that?
Don't get upset with me, but I double booked us on Saturday for an event at 6 o'clock. Are you going to be okay with this? I'm
going to be okay because we are going to officially host and flip the switch for the Christmas tree lighting event at Hollinger Park. And I was just reading today, if you follow it on our bottom ticker, the Timmins Symphony Choir will be there. So they're going to be playing live music for an hour, and there's 4,000 twinkling lights on this tree. It's a white spruce, which you and I will hopefully, we're going to have our fingers crossed, our eyes crossed, our toes crossed that when we flip the switch, electricity goes into that.
You know what? It's going to be a beautiful tree, but I just hope there's a moment of pause for you go all Clark Griswold out there, and I'll be able to get that on the live stream. You're going to be.
It's going to be fun. And again, looking at the weather for Saturday, it's not going to be too bad. Maybe some flurries, maybe some snow, which will make it even more festive. And again, if you're going, yes, they say, you know, social distancing will be practiced from the health unit, so make sure you're following those guidelines. But and don't lick your neighbor.
No, please, come on. Well, yeah. He loves the shovel, especially when I was in labor with Ethan. Yeah, I bet you complain every time you have to shovel, right?
I don't. I don't complain.
You do complain. I
don't complain. Well, see, you just mentioned Mona. Now she's on the feed.
We want more from Mona. I have registered for Thursday's event. I'm looking forward to watching. Yeah, you won't just tremendous. You know, hats off to everyone that was involved. That's the cliche, right, Kinsman? Hats off.
Hats off to everyone involved. Again, as they say, there's no I in team. But if you're looking for the word team, you look at this production Thursday and you're like, wow, how did this come about? And again, it's hundreds of hours, thousands of hours of planning, and you're going to see an hour production. But again, it's going to be amazing to watch. Can't wait.
Yeah. Totally tremendous. And I think Mona should come on every show and just give us one little tidbit, and then we'll put them all together.
A tidbit. That's right.
That's right.
Of course, people watching. Yes, Mona, the mother of my two boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan and Caden. So she knows a bit more dirt than most of people know.
I have a picture of Caden up on my fridge. He gave Terry.
That's a funny story there. Yeah, we were hanging out at the Santa Claus parade, and now the boys, you know, hanging out with Malachi there. You know, Terry's nephew.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I picked up the boys the other day. We said we're going back to take the trailer apart from the parade, and they said, oh, and Caden comes out and he goes, I have this for Terry, and that's what he handed Terry.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. So oh man, yeah, it's I'm really looking forward to it. So we do have a couple other things. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Mona says she has for over 5.5 years of stories. Oh, yes, please. One every show.
One every show. That'll add a chuckle. It might even make me smile and say, "What, did I actually do that? Was I actually a bonehead there and did that?"
We need
That's
more.
We need more kids dirt to bug them. That's right, Janice.
And Carol mentioned that she's registered for Pitch, so that is awesome. All right, pal.
Yeah, please find the link. I posted it about 5 minutes ago. It's on the comment thread, and sign up and watch it with us. We're going to be watching what we did and the production. And again, we don't know who won. We will find out who will win. Jared Rogers or Jessica West.
The Warriors Canada Hard Rock chapter. Do you know that they collected over 1,500 coats? Isn't that awesome?
Amazing? Yeah, they were doing a bit of a coat drive, and one of my neighbors here, Derek, came up to me tonight and said, "Do you know how many coats we collected?" And I said, "How many, Derek?" He said, "Over 1,500." So 1,500 is probably shy, but 1,500 coats. So thank you to everybody who donated to the Warriors Canada Hard Rock chapter here in Timmins. A coat to keep people warm over the holidays. And again, I also wanted to throw out a special thanks to River Park Laundry. River Park Laundry, guess what? All 1,500 of those coats went through the laundromat for absolutely no charge. They washed each and every one of the coats, so when they do hand them out, they're all clean.
That's why you snuck yours in that batch.
That's right. They're doing all these coats, and they're like, okay, Kin's underwear. What's this Kin's and cloth doing in this mix?
You know what? This Warriors group, they do tremendous work in the community.
They do an amazing job.
This is just one example of all the work they do, and that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome of River Park Laundry to do that. So, and hey, buddy, there's a lot of people in need. A lot of people without a coat and we joke about the winters, but we know our winters get nasty, and imagine if you don't have shelter. So that was awesome. Hey, we got something. We can't talk too much about it.
No, we can't. But we're hoping you don't spill the beans like you did the last time. See, look at the bottom here. Top secret, Klomp. No spilling of the beans. Ha ha.
Okay, I didn't know you snuck that in there. But we have something. I snorted. I laughed. But we have something in the works that will come out soon. If I'm doing the math in my head, just under 2 weeks.
Under 2 weeks away, we've got something big planned with the TADH Foundation. So please tune in during, when we do launch the details. We'll hopefully have you engaged for the week of fun that we've got planned.
That's right.
Lots of fun. That's all we can say before Jason Laneville. He's going to drive down here and kick my door open and give me what do they call them as kids? Noogies. Put you in the headlock and they give you the noogie on your head.
What's the Christmas lights incident? What did you do, Kinsman? Did you flip out over a bulb being broken or something?
I don't know. You're going to have to refresh. Do we have time for her to type that one?
Yeah. Mark likes to not read instructions, therefore had me running for.
You know what? I don't think you or I read instructions. Because
No.
I tell you stories and you're always like, okay, you know what? That is exactly me.
That's right. I would guess you're a little sometimes impatient with these things.
With the well, it's the do-it-yourselfer. You see these do-it-yourself videos on YouTube. You think you can do them, and then she's like, "Well, you should have read the instructions."
Outdoor lights, yeah. What were you up to, Kinsman?
Those are the ones I am thinking. That was probably when we lived over on Martin, over at Melrose.
I don't know what you're up to. Every day I learn. Oh, who installs? Well, we're getting them all tonight. Who installs floors?
That's right. Yeah. We let Mona do the floors. I carried them in.
You carried them in.
I don't have patience for floors. No.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Barry survived many years without reading instructions. 1,000% a guy thing. 1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. Sounds like my hubby Sunday putting lights up, and that's not a PG story. Right. Yes.
You know what? We should make that a contest. The horror stories of, someone's other half not reading instructions, and we'll see if my story, we'll get Mona to put some stories in there of me not reading instructions, and we'll see if I mix in with the rest of the Timmins in the north here.
Right. Yes.
I think I do. I think you reading some of your stories there, or hearing your stories, Jamie. I think you and I we're pretty darn similar in that department.
Yes, we are. I do get fussed. They post these YouTube videos how to fix things. The guys make the guy or gal makes it look so easy. Then you go to do it, and it's disaster.
Yeah,
right.
Is. Again, she even said it. Mona's got 5.5 years of dirt on me. There we go. Crib floors,
dryer
hose. Yeah, we could go through it. We should make a book. Hey, The Dirt of Kins. It'd be a top seller, New York Times bestseller, right there.
Janice is taking the blame this time, but it is. Christmas lights can be frustrating, but I'm going to be doing that around my house very shortly, getting that all set up. Okay, so there's one other thing I think you wanted to talk about. Christmas tree. Oh yeah, so we have an ugly Christmas sweater coming out tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, yes. So anybody, I think it was a few shows ago, someone said, you guys need to come up with an ugly Christmas sweater. Was it Lori? I think it was Joanne or Janice. One of those three posted the idea. And yes, we have an ugly Christmas sweater, which will be launched to our merch lineup tomorrow at Kins and Klomp Live. And again, you can go to the top pin post on our Facebook page. The link is there. And again, tomorrow it will be there for you to get.
You listened, Kinsman. You listened.
I did listen.
Lori, anyone want help me decorate outside of my house, right? You know what? That'd be a great business. You just go to someone's house and decorate that for them.
Decorate, odd jobs.
Sherry does that.
Yeah, she does.
But maybe she could put up Christmas lights if you get frustrated. Yeah, make sure you read the instructions. Yeah, I don't know if you want Kinsman over at your house hanging up the lights. Is it your faces with Santa hats on the sweater? Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait.
I think it's pretty cool, but I guess that will all be determined. All right, pal. I think we went through it all, right?
We went through it all. Again, thanks so much to our sponsors who have helped us trot along. We're almost at our year. Keep December 2nd open. That will be our December 2nd show of our 1-year anniversary of Kins and Klomp Live. We're going to have a trivia show. It's going to be live at the Surge. And again, we can't thank our sponsors enough for getting us through almost 11 and a half months of this amazing show. Tonight's sponsors, B Sharp Sound Solutions, who Jesse's going to be, he's going to be the DJ for the 80s night at the Surge on Saturday for us. Lucian Transportation, Pat and Penny and everybody at Lucian looking for bus drivers. Albert Sports and Workwear, Chantel just introduced a new line of men's and ladies parkas. And they've also got some amazing kids' boots there. So go see them at 822 Riverside Drive. The Cooperators with Sebastian Vermette. In fact, both of the Cooperators and Albert's going to be helping us out on December the 11th for our Outside-a-thon. Of course, we can't say, what can we say? We always love the Surge. Just an amazing place. And, of course, they've taken us under our wing for, a 12-month term. And again, the Surge and Kim Donovan, amazing staff. Midnight Express from Luke Chalafu helped us out with one of our video dance parties back in September. And Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, Martin Peel. He's been with us since episode 0. And again, we can't thank our sponsors enough. And of course, Link North and Pitch 2021, giving us the opportunity to be a part of their first ever hosting duties of Pitch, which is going to be happening on Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Well, I got some bad news for you, pal. I just got a message from someone. They said, Kinsman was supposed to come over to my house and help me change my tires. And he didn't read the instructions, and now they fell off at Algonquin. Everyone is safe. but he has to pay for a toe.
That's false.